to bless the Bitties.
Did you or did you miss us? Yes.
Or yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we took some
Yes.
time off. It's good. We're back. Happy New Year.
It's the new year. New me.
New year, new me. And what is your resolution? And can I call you in 12 months and ask you about it?
No.
Okay.
Thank you.
Round. We're back. We just got back from an epic December. We went to Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Whoop whoop. Cheese.
And then Maddie came right back to Lafayette and went to Virginia. We'll get into that.
Ooh.
So, okay. You've never even been to a fucking football game in your entire life.
This is correct, yes.
Like,
and
not
you
even...
were very shocked by this. Like, not even a high school football game. No.
And yet, your first live action football game to witness in real life was at Lambeau Field.
The Lambeau Field.
Do you know how white privilege that is of you?
Am I white? Privileged now?
Well, you were, some of the whitest of the white there, yes?
I was... Okay, I will say I was privileged.
Yes.
I'm not white, but I was privileged enough to actually go to Green Bay, because that was epic. It was just like, everyone was like pumped up, fired up, friendly.
Right. All right, well, let's start from the beginning.
Okay.
All right, so we leave Lafayette, blah, blah, blah. We get on a plane, no big deal, but...
Okay, first of all, we get on a plane to another airport, which was Dallas.
Houston?
Oh, Houston. What happened?
No, the first interaction we had when we got on the plane was encountering a Kevin.
Oh, Kevin, who was showing off his nose because he thought he had a cute nose, I guess.
Supposed to be wearing your mask over your nose and mouth, and apparently he wasn't. And the stewardess, what do we call it?
Flight attendant.
What's the difference? I like stewardess better.
Flight attendant.
Flight attendant came over and was like, "Put your mask up over your nose," and he was like, "It was," and she was like, "It wasn't."
Yes.
And I was like, "Oh shit!" And I got my phone ready, like it was like in my holster.
And to be honest, it wasn't. And
yeah,
he was just being a dick.
But I would have wished he would have been an asshole the rest of the flight, only for content. But really, he sort of just mellowed out, and that was the last we heard of him.
Yeah, his meds probably kicked in, and that was it. Go for him.
So yeah, then we get to Houston. Our flight's canceled.
Yes, Houston. We had a problem, and
wow. See, I saw what you did there, and
yeah, I wanted to say it before you went into it, but I still had to get it out there because it was too good not to use.
All right, you had to.
And you love it. Yeah, so our flight got canceled, and I was about to freak out. And then...
Yeah, you were irrationally upset. Like, this is going to spoil everything. And I was like, they'll just put us on another flight. It's no big deal.
Yes. And you were right.
All right.
Okay, all right. So we get a new flight.
Trust me, I have to count all of those that I can.
First of all, we have 2 more flights to go in our trip to Green Bay. So our second flight got canceled. We got set up.
We got some fucking meal tickets.
We got some vouchers, which was nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like the nicest thing to ever happen to me at an airport at that moment.
Worst things ever happened to me at an airport: getting a free meal voucher and buying an Italian sub to eat right before you get on a 3-hour flight in which you will burp up that Italian sub the entire time into a mask.
And you knew it. And I was watching you, and you were going for that second half, and there was just like this giant red onion just sticking out. And I was like, ooh, that's a big boy. And you went right... that was the first bite. You were like... ah.
Well, I remember that onion. And it was in a specific spot to where... You know, whenever you're eating like a burger or a hoagie or a sub or whatever, you're always crafting that perfect bite. You know, like you're eating on the sides, and then there's like that monster full, and then you can kind of cut down from there. So I was on that magical bite, and there just happened to be a way too thick.
It was thick. It shouldn't have been in there at all.
It was like somebody was not doing their job when they were slicing these onions. Way too thick chunk of red onion. But it was in that perfect bite, and I was just like, fuck it. And I was so hungry too, and it was so good, and I paid for it. I burped for 3 hours in a row from Houston to Minneapolis. Get to Minneapolis.
Bum, bum, bum. Okay, what time is this? Like, first of all, we left Lafayette at like 7 a.m.
Yeah.
I think we got to Minneapolis, what
yeah, maybe like 6.
Yeah, it was like 6 o'clock.
And like, we were on standby to get on a plane because, again, our other flight got canceled. Yada, yada, yada. We're on standby. Magically, the woman at the desk was like, y'all have made it onto the flight. Congratulations.
We were so excited.
We were pumped. We're like, woo, we're going to get there. We're going to get there in time to go to the Packer Pro Shop. I can buy my jersey. It's going to be awesome. Mm. We board the flight.
And mind you, we're like in the second row.
Second row. It's just us
It's like a tiny plane because it's like, what, a half-hour flight or something like that?
Yeah, like 45 minutes tops. And then, like, there are other Packer fans on the plane.
Yeah, it was
a good vibe, right?
Yeah.
And then a lady comes onto the plane and says, we're overweight by this much. We need one passenger and his luggage to leave. His or hers, or they or theirs. Mm. See what I did there?
Yes.
It's 2022. I gotta be...
yeah, inclusive, Jesse. Yeah. Thank you.
Sorry. So... They were like, we're starting... No. They were like, we're offering $500 for anyone to get off. No one said a word.
Not one person. No one even moved. It was so silent.
There was no murmur. There was no, like...
No laughing, no anything. No shock.
Yeah, nothing. And then she was like, we are now offering for $600 to blah, 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 get off the plane. Nothing. And then I look at Maddie, and then they were like, and now we're offering $700. And then Maddie just shoots her hand above me, and she's like, yep. And I was like...
but we were on the same page.
Oh, yes. Obviously. Yes. I was just trying to see if we could get to 8. You know,
I know. And I was like, oh, I didn't want to risk it because, I mean, that would have been a lot. But I knew somebody else would be like,
for 8, I'll do it. Yeah. So there was probably someone behind us that was like, God damn it, I should have done it at 6. You know, like I was trying to hold out.
So, yeah, it was like going to an auction.
Yeah.
Which I've never been to before.
And we fucking won, and because we had second row seats, you know? And she was like, she came over, she was like, I can't give it to both of you. I was like, no, we're going to split it. We're good. We'll both get off. You'll be underweight now. I hope you crash. Fuck all of you. I didn't say that to her, and I didn't even think that, but, you know. So we got it all sorted out and just hung out in Minneapolis for like an hour. And then, got on the next plane to Green Bay. Flew over. Got an Uber driver who was a lifelong Green Bay resident, and offered to take us on a tour around Lambeau Field. Like, he was like, "Hey, y'all wanna take the tour? Because if I bring you to the hotel, you won't really see Lambeau Field." And we were like, "Yes, please." So he was like, "And there's that, and there's the practice facility, there's the pro shop." Blah. It was amazing.
Very nice guy.
Yeah, he was a nice guy, for sure.
Very, very nice. And then the rest of the trip was basically just amazing. First of all, we were at the littest hotel.
Yeah.
It was lit for many reasons. Obviously, it was close to Lambeau, like a 5-minute walk.
Yeah, well, like, you walk out of the hotel, you close the door behind you, you take 2 steps and look to your left, and there's Lambeau Field, like 100 yards away.
And then we were also across the street from the party bar.
Oh yeah, there was the party bar, the chill bar, and like the college bar. And
yes.
It was like 3 different bars. It was like the bar for 45 and up that are recently divorced, and then the bar in the back for like the stoners that like, just kind of want to chill, and then the bar to the right of us, it was like they had a football field in the front of it, like a little mini turf, and an upstairs. It was like the college bar.
Mm-hmm. Bar games.
Yeah. So, good times. When we got to the game, we didn't realize the players were driving right through to get to the stadium. It was very bizarre just to see them come in with their very expensive cars, and then the gates open and they go inside, and there's just like a line of people just like all waving at them. It was awesome.
Yes, it was like, very chill. It wasn't like, people like pushing people to see. Like
the Backstreet Boys or something.
Yeah.
It was just like a respectable decorum of everyone. Everyone like kind of knew the drill.
Right.
It was really just the Browns fans that started barking. Like, really? That's your team's mating call is ours is pretty gay too. Go, Pack, go. It's pretty lame.
Yeah.
But just barking as a grown man, I'm sorry. That's
as a woman? No.
Right. Oh, baby, do that in bed tonight, please. Let me get some of that Cleveland Brown Baker Mayfield bark.
And wear the jersey.
Yeah. Wear Baker's jersey for me, please.
Even though he sucks.
Yeah, so the game itself, we get there, and perfect seats. We get to see right in front of our toes the record-breaking Aaron Rodgers touchdown pass to Allen
Lazard,
who makes a great out route, catches it, and then turns upfield and stretches out and hits the pylon, making it a touchdown. And it's right in front of us, and it's the record breaker, and it's just amazing.
The energy was great. It was I didn't even feel cold at all. It wasn't that cold.
Like 28.
Yeah, it didn't get cold until after we left. And
right.
I was like, it's cold.
On the way home, it was like we have no energy and our hands are about to fall off.
Right.
But during the game, we made some friends, recorded some videos, did a little mini podcast with some random dudes. Everybody was super friendly, and you're all amongst friends when you're with Packer fans. There was a guy and his son, or maybe it was an uncle and his nephew, some sort of dynamic like that, or just a pedophile with a child that he abducted. I don't know. Either way, the child was not really into the Packers game.
Yeah, I'm sure if he was abducted, of course he wouldn't be into the game.
He's like, you kidnapped me from Los Angeles and took me to Green Bay. What do you expect? I'm a Rams fan. So I, at one point, look over, I'm like, hey, man, how old are you? He's like, oh, I think he said 9 or 10, something. And I'm like, man, dude, I became a Packers fan at that age. Like, oh my God, like I would have loved to have been here. By halftime, they had left.
Yeah.
The
It was
kid,
like right after halftime.
and the kid was like sick on his nachos or whatever, just not feeling it. And whoever his guardian was, or kidnapper, they just decided to give up. I can't kidnap a child that doesn't worship the Packers like I do.
I'm leaving you on the side of the road, sir. Bye.
So then that gave us a little extra room. You know, we could shake our asses a little bit.
Okay, I didn't realize, and this is at pretty much all football games, right? It's just tight squeeze. But I feel like most stadiums have seats, but Lambeau has bleacher seats.
That's right. So at the Superdome, it's like movie theater seating.
Right.
Like you have sort of like some shared elbow room.
Yeah.
But there's you have your own little skinny seat, a cup holder.
Right.
At Lambeau, it's just a fucking like high school bleacher, and there's just numbers, and they're like unrealistically close together. It's like, well, yeah, 10 can sit this close to 11, right? And it's like, well, my ass crack can line up with the 2 1s in the 11, and this person's ass crack is not going to line up with the 2 0 and 1.
Basically, our asses are going to be overlapping.
Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of an issue. So it was nice when they left.
Yes. So, yeah. So basically, before they left, we were just standing the whole time. Because if I sat, I probably wouldn't be able to get up.
True, and everyone in front of you is standing, so if you want to see what's going on, you got to, like, it's the kind of game where you stand the entire game, and you only sit down during the commercial
Yes.
breaks.
Why did the game felt like it went by so fast? And, like, watching it, it's like, whoa, this is like 3 hours.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a lot of stimulation, you know, it's, if anything, some people say that, games in person go by slower because of all, like, the time that you just see the players standing around. But then you have to give, I mean, I went to the bathroom once.
Yeah.
And I think we were pretty solid with our seat
Right.
delegation. You know, like, I was there, you were there. There was no, like, we didn't miss anything.
No, we were pretty good.
If anything, it was a little tense at the end because the Browns almost came back, almost won. If not for some bad play calling by the Browns. And
bad throwing.
Yeah, 4 interceptions. We got to see
Awkward.
4 interceptions, and that is one of the most exciting plays in football. Is when your team picks off the other team.
Right, especially in person.
Yeah.
That was exciting. Like, literally, like, people just, like, taking off their sweater or just scarf and just going crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot of high-fiving. High five, yes.
Yeah, I did some fist bumping, for sure.
Yeah, I high-fived that old guy. It was like Green Bay Santa Claus. Like, he was so old and tiny. But he wasn't fat.
No.
He was just an old guy.
Just an old guy. So, good times. How was Virginia?
Well, okay. So
Familia time.
Well, okay, we left left Green Bay the day after Christmas, which was a Sunday, and then my flight to Virginia was a Monday at 6 a.m. So my flight got canceled that Monday, which was like a blessing because I was tired as fuck.
Yeah.
Then the next day, go to Virginia. It was a great flight, except for when I got to Virginia. And this makes me really just dislike Virginia now. Because We had been on so many flights in the past couple of days with good experiences.
Solid.
Not the best, but solid. No drama. I get to Virginia. I am greeted with attitude from people at the airport. I lost my luggage tag, which I love and I've had for a long time. Like, I went to Europe with this, and I go to Virginia, and it's lost.
Some bitch stole it.
It's lost. So that wasn't a great start, but overall, the Virginia trip, very, very nice. I got to see my family. We were close to a beach, which was very nice. And a beach in the wintertime is my kind of beach. Like, I like it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't too cold. It was just nice.
A nice ocean breeze. The Atlantic splashing you in the face.
Yeah. I mean, people were surfing still. Like,
psychopaths.
Psychos. But overall, great experience. Am I happy to be back home? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Will I be taking a plane anytime soon? No, I will not.
Yeah.
I'm tired of flying.
I'm not as scared of flying anymore,
Woo!
but I'm definitely more annoyed than scared.
Good.
It's more like, God damn it, like, this is, okay. So this is canceled, so gotta kill time. That's my main thing. I'm just annoyed. If the plane goes down, 1 in a million. But,
well, I'm glad that you're feeling like this.
Yeah.
Like 6 years ago.
Yeah, it was
been a different story.
It's been bad for a while, but, now,
I mean, I'm just saying, since I've met you.
Yeah, I'm good now.
Yay!
All right, our year in review. All right, so I saved every single calendar month from my little Packers calendar, and I made notes for every month of the year, and we're just going to go over 2021, and we'll see what we actually still care about. Interesting. All right, let's see. Well, this was our first year in the Central Time Zone during New Year's Eve.
Yes, which was a thing to get used to because everybody back home in New York was calling me when it was their New Year's.
Right.
Like, they were already in 2021 and we were still in 2020.
Yeah.
Trying to survive.
Yeah.
And, they were like, Happy New Year! And I was like, it's still 2020 here.
Yeah.
We have an hour left.
We're at 11.
Yeah.
But thanks.
Thanks for the wishes. Love you. Bye.
Kim and Kanye got divorced. Or there were rumors. Victor Oladipo from my Indiana Pacers got traded. The Capitol building got stormed.
Yes, that was interesting.
That's something.
I remember that day. I was like, I think I just stopped working. So I was like, what in the hell is going on here?
What is actually happening?
Just watching like MSNBC the whole time.
That was bizarre and surreal to witness in real life. Trump got impeached for a second time. Whatever that means.
Whatever that means.
There was the inauguration of Mr. Biden. The Bernie meme, where he's sitting there cross-legged with his little mitts. The Packers blow it in the NFC Championship game to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That was a dark day in the LaSala household.
It was. It's a hard time.
Subway announced, or was found out, that their tuna was not actually tuna. And that was January.
Yeah. Did you ever eat a tuna fish sandwich at Subway?
Never. I don't even eat it like... maybe I've had one like at a party where it's like finger food or like a wedding And it's like
wedding.
I picked up the wrong one. I was like, I'll just finish it. It always just tasted a little too dry. Like, I need more mayonnaise with my tuna fish. In February, Jeff Bezos steps down from Amazon.
What is he doing now? Going to space.
Pretending to go to the universe. He's like touching the tip of the universe and then coming back down. Again, I have Subway tuna, so it must have gotten spicier. I don't know.
I don't remember. The spicy tuna is fake as well.
The Bucks, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and Tom Brady win Super Bowl.
Boo! Rigged. Rigged.
Me and you had Super Bowl bets. I had 8 out of 9 right. You had 2 out of 2.
Yay!
That's pretty good.
You know, because yes, I remember I was very scared to make a bet.
Yeah.
And then I think this is when I was like, oh, I think I like gambling.
I might be good at this. Yeah, well, it's coming to Louisiana soon on the Caesars app. Download it. We're sponsored one day. We gave the cats baths. This is maybe when they started getting fleas. I don't know.
Oh, God. That was awful.
We gave them baths.
We gave the cats baths.
There were the Gorilla Glue chick. Remember? What happened here?
This woman, she was like doing her hair. She was trying to make it nice and slick. I think she ran out of hair gel. And then she was like, oh, Gorilla Glue. Glue. That's a great idea for my hair.
Wow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can reattach car door handles with Gorilla Glue. So, yeah.
A plane engine.
I think she ended up winning money from a settlement. I don't know.
Oh, I heard that she was a fraud.
Oh, okay. Well, good for her.
Fraud.
Speaking of frauds, Trump was later acquitted in the impeachment trial.
Fraud.
A historic 7 Republicans voted for it. So
they're on my hit list.
some of them, voted
for the okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's on my hit list. It's fine.
There was the winter storm in the north, in which.
Okay, which in the north?
I'm sorry, in the south.
Oh, that was
when our pipes burst.
Yes.
Or not burst.
No, they didn't. They froze up.
And we couldn't use the toilets unless we went outside to the neighbor's house and filled up a bucket to put into said toilet to then flush it. It was a nightmare.
That was a week, right? We had a week.
That was a week that felt like a month.
Yeah. I'm prepping again for this winter because you do not know, and I'm saying you as in you, Louisiana, Texas, do not know what a real winter is like.
Yeah. Well, especially when you're not prepared for it, like Louisiana.
I'm preparing this year.
Right. Rush Limbaugh died. Moving on. Ted Cruz went to Mexico during this winter storm.
Yes, yeah. He was in a Mexicoma.
Yeah, he was like, I couldn't be without my daughters. They wanted to go. Blah, blah, blah. Daft Punk broke up after 28 years together. Wow.
That was dramatic.
Traumatic,
I mean.
Yeah. Our mover from New York finally brought our stuff. And
yes.
There was drama.
This was when, okay.
February.
We got here at the end. So that was like 2 months.
We got here at the end of November.
2 and some change.
Yeah.
Waiting for our things from this scam of a moving company.
Yep.
That my lovely fiance picked.
It was hastily, I will admit, but at the time, I felt it needed to be done.
Never again.
I leave the business work to you, madame.
Thank you.
So
I'm a controlling person, right?
Yeah, I'd rather you deal with him. So the mover finally comes through, makes me help him take all this shit off the truck.
Right.
It's such a fucking blowjob of an operation. And, yeah.
Then
we're just happy we got our stuff.
Then he ends up leaving with my trunk.
Right, okay, well that's next month. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Spoiler alert.
Sorry.
God.
Oh, gosh.
So yeah, we get our stuff. We think we're all good. Moving on. Then there's the landlord drama.
Oh my God.
So we leave our place.
In Brooklyn.
My dimwit sister decides to stay there and run up a tab with all 3 names on the lease. All of our government names. And so now we're getting calls.
They're hitting us up.
And it's like, no.
Every day.
We moved. We're out. That's just that broad. And they're just like, no, y'all's names, so y'all are liable. That drama starts. And then Biden bombed Syria. So it was a good February.
It was lit. Shortest month. A lot happened.
Yeah.
A lot.
Oh, and Black History Month. That's right. All right, March. Let's see. Asanya loses his first MMA fight ever.
Dramatic.
Remember that guy that came in with like the whole crew? They did like a dance routine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he lost his first fight. Yep. The NBA All-Star Game featured Pacers' own Domantas Sabonis.
Sabonis.
He won.
Sabonis.
He won the skills challenge, and then Cassius Stanley, who is no longer with the Indiana Pacers, won the slam dunk challenge. So there's that. Then there was the royal family drama. I guess this is when they were leaving the country or in the process. Meghan Markle.
Oh, yeah, they were making their Brexit out of there. Meghan Markle got some insight into the weird royal family-ness, and she was like, no. Let's go. And she told her husband, and then they left to California.
Interesting. Let's see. Jennifer Lopez, Aaron, what is his name?
A-Rod.
A-Rod, they split, or do they?
Yeah, they did.
Okay. The Grammys were whack.
Like always.
Aaron Jones, running back for the Green Bay Packers, after being offered much more money by other teams, chooses to stay with the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
Resigns.
Jonesy.
4-year deal. My man. Yep. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I had one of my podcasts pulled from YouTube because of misinformation.
That was dramatic.
I had a controversial guest on the Jesse LaSalle show, and he was apparently saying some things that YouTube disagreed with, and they pulled my podcast from YouTube. So it felt odd.
But isn't that like a sort of good feeling? Like, okay, well,
at least someone's listening.
Yeah, someone at YouTube is listening.
Biden,
and they don't like it.
Joe Biden tripped up the stairs going up. I mean, that was something.
Was that something? I mean, I feel like
they made
Trump
a lot
tripped up the stairs too.
Yeah, Trump did
with
a lot
his
of
fat
dumb
ass.
Shit. Let's see. Cargo ship got stuck in the Suez Canal. Remember?
Oh yeah, the Suez Canal. It was like a backup.
Yeah, it was just
everything was backed up.
It was just lodged. Interesting.
I don't even know how that how that ended.
Yeah, they got him out there eventually. But yeah, whoever drove that, good job, sir. Let's see.
Oh, we celebrated 5 years together.
Oh, it was our 5-year anniversary. I didn't know what that meant. I saw it.
You saw that?
And I was
like, what does that mean?
Because then it says stimulus, and I was like, what? 5 years of stimulus? I don't know. 5 years.
Woo! 5 years.
Going on 6.
Feels like 50 years. In a good way. No?
In a good way.
Yeah, it just feels like we've been together so long.
It's almost like we're about to finish each other's
lunches.
It's close. Then there was the return of J-Law music.
J-Law
Started making beats again.
He got the setup. He set up the studio.
We got the studio.
Got new
set
equipment.
Up. We good. Look out for the unnamed band in the spring. We'll be there. And then there was something about Georgia voter suppression.
Yeah, they had to do a revote because... Oh, I thought that was Texas.
I don't know.
I think Georgia and Texas. Both.
There was a lot of chatter about it.
There was some chatter.
There was some dialogue. All right, March. I'm sorry, no. April. April Fool's Day canceled? Because some people will get offended.
I don't remember that.
I just remember seeing that headline and being like, that's ridiculous.
It's COVID times. We can't.
We cannot.
There's
nothing to joke about. There's no fools here. DMX. ODs.
Well, DMX passes away. Thank you.
Yeah. Asian hate is on the rise. Stop Asian hate. That was in April.
That was only in April and
then it went away.
Never. That's how you were like, Asian hate on the rise. April. That's it.
And moving on. Prince Philip died. Finally.
Who's Philip? Oh.
That dude that looked like he was The Walking Dead. Someone found a bullet in their Cheetos.
Covered in cheese?
Hopefully.
Gross.
Apparently there's cancer in hand sanitizer, which I've been saying kills the little dudes on your fingers that are there to, combat all the germs that you encounter every single day. Don't fucking kill them all off.
I love me some hand sanitizer.
Mm-hmm. There was a baby born in India with 3 penises.
Why did I not remember this? Nasty.
I tried to withhold this information from you. Like, go try to adopt him or something. We got a new computer. Remember?
Yeah. So now you're really making beats.
Yeah.
Throwing down tracks.
Amazing. Let's see. Jake Paul knocked out Ben Askren, blah, blah, blah. This starts the Jake Paul madness.
Okay, I hate that guy.
Yeah, we hate Jake and Logan Paul.
Oh, wait. They're both fighting?
They're brothers, yeah.
But they're both fighting?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just one person.
No.
That's what I'm wondering. I'm like, what? Why is this guy always fighting? I mean, like, how can he just, like, bounce back so quick? Don't they have to train? This makes sense. That's 2 people and it's not one person.
And neither of them fight actual boxers. They fight, like, old dudes out of their
And it's
prime.
rigged, right? You think it's rigged? It's rigged.
It's
for entertainment.
It's definitely, they're all exhibition matches. So none of them count on any official record. So, of course, there are some parameters, I would think, going into the fight on both fighters' parts. I won't say it's rigged. I'm saying there's an agenda. We got a new car.
Oh, yeah.
And April 19th or 20th, Yeah, I think it was
I think it was
420.
like I think it was like the 19th or 20th.
We got a new car. We love it. Right?
Did we give a car the name?
No. Now's the time.
I thought we landed on Kuyon.
Oh yeah, Kuyon. Yeah, that's good.
All right, our little Kuyon.
Kuyon car, and it's been great.
No problems.
Barely any problems.
Barely any drama.
And now we have like new stickers to put on it. It's gonna be great. Derek Chauvin got charged. Good for him. I got the sunburn from hell waiting at the dealership. And that started my...
That was the start of your burn to tan lines.
Yeah. So I started from the burn and I went to the tan.
Yeah, you can tan now. Congratulations, you can
guy.
tan. It only took you like how long to figure this out?
I know. Let's see. Then we got a membership to Reds. Woo!
The best gym ever.
Yeah.
We love Jim.
It really is. Jim Red, you are my man. Then started the Rogers drama.
Of the Will Rogers return to Green Bay.
Upset with management. First band practice with the band that...
This is May.
This is May 2021. Had my first band practice with a band that only lasted for that one practice. Very
that was
unfortunate,
fun.
But it still felt good to play with people again. And I wish them all well. I'm in another band with one of the same guys, so it's all good. We got our video camera, which we never used because...
We're going to use it.
It turned out to be kind of shitty.
We're going to use it, though.
But we're going to find a way to use it. We got our vaccine shots. The first one.
Yeah.
Lisa came to visit, and I had a gout flare-up.
Which is very, very high stress.
Right, but I didn't get it this time.
No, you didn't get it this time. That's right. But I'm just saying, when you do get it, it's high stress.
I think it's random.
No, I'm just saying, not you're getting it because of stress. I'm saying when you get it, it's stressful for all of us.
Oh, yeah, because I can't move.
Yes.
Come get me, bring me a beer.
Can you bring me this?
Blow me.
Can you bring me that?
Yeah.
Ring the bell.
We got our AC fixed. That was the first hiccup of the car, but the dealership paid for it because...
They sold us a car
with a broken AC.
With a broken AC.
Yeah.
But luckily, it wasn't too hot yet. It was getting there, though. It was getting there.
We got a dash camera because we realized that all Lafayette drivers are fucking terrible, and we don't want to be on the hook for any accident whenever some motherfucker's trying to merge into us without using their blinker.
This is why I'm scared to drive in Louisiana.
Yeah, it's a shit show. The Pacers were eliminated from playoff contention. They had a very lackluster year. Rogers on ESPN, and he says nothing about his situation. We went to Holly Beach. You said, it's getting hot. I want to go to a beach. And I just looked up beaches nearby, closest one. Holly Beach. I've heard of it. I was like, oh, yeah, it's like a real beach. Let's go. What was your experience like?
It was... I wouldn't say it's a real beach. There's sand and there's water.
Yes.
I don't remember there being any waves.
Right.
It was like tiny waves. Like, where were we? Where is this water coming from?
Yeah. The Gulf of Mexico.
And, a lot of people riding their ATVs. That's what they're called, right?
Yeah. On
the beach, blasting crappy music and flying their Trump flags high for everyone to see.
Either Trump or Confederate.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, but good times.
Yeah. I don't remember getting a tan, though.
Yeah.
Because, wasn't that great?
Not a good beach. June.
June. A great month.
We got our second vax.
And I almost died.
Yeah.
And you were okay.
It was...
You left me here to die, and you were like, I'm going to Reds. I gotta go to gym. I gotta see you later.
Gotta go put up my shots. After a tumultuous season, first-year head coach Nate Bjorkgren was fired from the Indiana Pacers.
That was a sad time.
No, it wasn't.
No?
Best thing that ever happened.
Well, he's doing great with the...
No, that was Nate McMillan.
Oh. Who's this guy? Oh, the other guy.
Other Nate.
Oh, the bald Nate.
White
bald Nate.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
He was terrible.
Yeah, he was bad.
Then I turned 36 years old. Wow.
Wow.
Then I got $50 from a stranger. Cash apped to me just to switch teams with me in one of these Madden leagues.
Yes.
That was
shocking because I mean, wow.
He was like
50?
I was like, I think I was the Ravens and he wanted Lamar Jackson so bad. And he was like,
$50?
He was like, dog, I'll cash app you right now, $50.
I mean, that's generous.
And I was like, okay. And then I don't even think I even stayed in that league.
That's very, very generous. I would have started off with $10.
Right. Yeah, like work,
if any money.
Work your way up. Like, gee, I should have been like, nah, man, 100.
He probably would have sent you 100. He said he probably would have cussed you out, but also sent you the money.
Right. Then I got a Taylor guitar. My buddy Kelly, I was over at his place. Remember we went, swam?
Yeah.
In their big pool. And he has this Taylor guitar. And I'm like, oh, man, I've always wanted one of these. And I was playing it. And he was like, I'll sell it to you for $200. And I was like, deal. And so now I have a Taylor guitar. It's amazing. I barely play it, but if I ever want to play guitar, that's the guitar I want to play on.
No, you play sometimes.
You know, I get like nostalgic. I'll play some Dave Matthews Band. What are you going to do? Then I finally got my ear cleaned out. Remember?
This was a miracle.
So I was half deaf in my left ear.
For how many years?
Like 4.
That's a long time.
Yeah. And like a high-pitched tinnitus ringing in the ear. It was terrible to deal with. And then I went to a doctor. He just like basically chiseled out everything that was in there. And now I can hear fine. It's
what?
Amazing. Yeah.
Amazing.
A doctor doing things?
Wow.
Let's see. Yeah, Isabel and Lisa came through for some family visits. No drama there.
Thankfully.
Rick Carlisle hired as the Indiana Pacers coach, who is a Jim Carrey doppelganger, and also previous head coach of the Indiana Pacers. Now, we're not doing so good right now, but we'll talk about that in another episode. Let's see. A building collapsed in Miami. Remember that?
Yeah, that was awful.
Big-ass apartment complex.
Yeah.
Just
scary.
What the fuck? And to make things worse, Bill Cosby was freed. Woo! We're not even halfway through, baby.
That kind of pissed me off. But
oh, boy.
July.
Britney Spears was denied her appeal for conservatorship.
We all know how that ended.
Yeah. NCAA players are allowed to profit off of their likenesses. So NFTs, which will come in later, basically college athletes are now allowed to get paid on the side for any of their endorsements, etc. Big deal. There was
huge.
There was an explosion in the Gulf of Mexico.
Oh yeah, that fireball.
Big rig, yeah. It looked like
It looked like death.
Hell just came through.
Opened up
the Gulf.
Yeah.
Dustin Poirier beat Conor McGregor.
Dustin Poirier.
Lafayette Zone. Let's see. I got a job offer at an elementary school. Let's see how that plays out. There were protests in Cuba. Breaking news. Trump is suing Facebook, Twitter, etc.
Everything.
We got new car insurance. I don't know which one that was. But
I know. We had like 3 car insurance providers.
Italy beats England on penalty kicks in the, I guess it was...
Oh yeah, that was
tough.
intense.
Yeah. And then there were racists in the United Kingdom because 3 of the black penalty kickers missed. That was tough. Or maybe 2.
I think it was just 2.
Yeah, but still, they got a lot of hate for that. Maddie went to New York on business.
Oh, and for my sister's wedding.
Oh, that's right. Like I said, business.
In business, yeah.
We got a new toilet. We got 2 new toilets.
We got a toilet.
Now, describe the old one because it was like...
The old one, okay. Very low to the ground. Imagine us, 6 foot plus, squatting down on that tiny toilet. Not good.
It was like the toilets in the children's bathroom at Disney World. Like, that's how low it was to the ground.
Yeah.
Kanye dropped a new CD, which I still have not listened to yet.
I liked it.
You listened through?
Mm-hmm.
I still have not listened to not one song from it. Not even on purpose. Not like I'm like boycotting. I just have not gotten around to it yet. Maybe I should. Maybe that's my New Year's resolution. Listen to the new Kanye. Pelosi and others catch COVID while being vaxxed and visiting other politicians. Dun, dun, dun.
Da, da, da.
The Milwaukee Bucks win the NBA title. Good for them.
Go Bucks.
Louisiana, number 1 in rising COVID cases.
Yeah, it was tense in the summer. It was hot. It was muggy. It was COVID.
Yeah, swamp COVID.
Yeah, swampy COVID.
There was the Olympics, which I thought
didn't happen.
I would watch more of. I think I focused on the gymnastics, and then Simone Biles left because of mental health.
And then she came back.
Yeah, just to cheer on the team.
Yeah.
Suni Lee, that was the story of the Olympics. She won all kind of medals. Rodgers announces he's coming back. They make a trade for Randall Cobb. He's coming back.
Woo!
Go Pack, go. Then I got a bad haircut. Remember I went to that place?
And then I got a bad haircut. That was the worst.
I went to that place that I thought was like, hey, man, I mean, it's kind of cheap.
You were like, wait, you said you went there when you were younger?
Well, it was the old people from the place that I used to get my haircut when I was a kid. And they opened their own place. And I was like, hey, I'm going to give these guys a try. Like, they know what they're doing. And when I sat down, like, the recklessness and abandon this dude had for my head while he was cutting my hair, I was like, no, this ain't it. So, yeah, I never went back there. And then, let's see. Our AC was on the fritz?
Yeah, remember there was, like, moisture on the ceiling.
Yeah.
It was just, like, I think it was just, like, the hottest month.
It was way too hot. All right, August.
Woo. Probably the hottest month.
Louisiana mask mandate.
Lifted.
No,
No, that was later.
This was Louisiana mandated the mask because we had the top in the nation in cases. Oh yeah, Simone Biles did return and got the bronze.
Yeah,
that's right.
Thank you.
New York
Listen
City,
to women.
Vax-proof for indoor dining.
Right. So you had to show your vaccination card to dine in.
Cuomo, sexual assault.
Cuomo.
That was the first news we heard of it. Let's see. Broken toilet. Oh, yeah, we got another toilet.
So we got 2 toilets. Broken. One was broken. I wasn't here for that, was I?
Maybe not.
Oh, no, I think I was. I came back.
The women's soccer got bronze in the Olympics. I got a new phone.
Woo. Jesse upgraded. No more home button.
I got the 12 like a month before the 13 came out. Like, fucking kill me. I got a new job. I started as the assistant PE coach at Ernest Gallet in Youngsville, Louisiana. And if not for the shitty pay, I fucking love the place.
Woo! Pay teachers.
Yeah. We went to New Orleans. Remember we went the back way.
That was fun.
We stopped off at like some like kitschy little Cajun place.
Got some cracklings,
yeah.
That was delicious.
We got a new bed.
It's a cloud.
It's
literally a cloud.
It's a great bed.
The cats love it.
Yep. Let's see. Hurricane Ida came through. Turns out
it was nothing.
Did nothing to Lafayette.
Also, yes, I was again stressed for no reason.
Yeah, you were. Yeah. Well,
first of all, I have never really experienced a hurricane here, so I didn't know what to expect. Okay. We got windows all around. It's scary.
Plus, we went to Walmart and everybody was shopping like it was the apocalypse.
There was no waters. No waters.
You would have thought it was going to be a lot worse than it was. So we're good. We still have water that we bought for Hurricane Ida. It's still up there on the fridge. There was the milk crate challenge, which sadly we did not participate in.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh, I got health insurance. Woo!
Jesse's insured now.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Another Jake Paul wins against Tyron Woodley.
Who was Tyron Woodley?
Another out-of-the-game MMA fighter. And everybody was saying that was fixed. And then he beat him again recently. So, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. I started teaching music lessons. This is September.
Jesse, you had the most eventful year. Because I didn't do shit.
Well, I mean, you worked from home.
Which was... well, we'll get to it.
So I started teaching music lessons. Very awkward. A lot of kids that don't have any desire to play an instrument. They're there because their parents are making them be there, and you have to be in the same room with them for 30 minutes, and it feels like 1,000 hours. So I started with that. Then Johnny Ace and Kamiko escaped from New Orleans from Hurricane Ida, which did get hit hard, and come and stay with us. And that was nice, right?
That was fun. I like that. It was a good time.
A lot of games being played. We played some darts.
It
got competitive. Also, maybe the worst that I've ever played darts in my life.
Yes.
Like, for that moment, that was like literally the worst I've ever played. Because I'll go play you right now and wax your ass.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Then we went to Biloxi.
Oh, yeah.
Did a little going down gambling.
Yeah, this is like, I was feeling the gambling bug from the Super Bowl.
Right.
And I kept saying, I want to gamble. I want to go gamble. at a casino. I've never been to a resort casino.
It was fun,
That was fun.
Fun, right?
I had fun.
Except for the shitty waiter that brought us back straight cranberry juice and straight club soda when we tipped him to bring us alcoholic beverages.
Yeah, that was like the only thing that was a little disappointing because I was looking forward to that. I was like, oh, we got drinks.
Right.
Let's go.
And we just got like the shittiest waiter possible.
Yeah.
Well, fuck him. Then the Packers got blown out in the season opener by the New Orleans Saints. And I had to face all the shit for it because I work at a school where every single employee and child are Saints fans. And I only own Packers memorabilia to wear on my body. So it was tough. But who's laughing now, bitch? Packers, best record in the league. Saints, clinging by a pinky's dick to a playoff spot.
Doesn't that feel good?
Not really.
Oh.
I want to win the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. There was a Hurricane Nicholas. Or no, it was a tropical storm, Nicholas.
And that also did not hit us.
And that canceled school.
But nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Not even some rain. I don't even remember it raining.
Yeah.
It was just like a little windy.
Yeah. The new NBA 2K came out. And it's the same NBA 2K from last year. It's the exact same.
Look, it was COVID times. You think people have time to develop a new game? Nope. Let's just pick up where we left off before and add new outfits.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. We had a mini cool front. I had my first doctor visit in 15 years. And that was that.
Look at my guy being healthy.
Yeah. He checked me out. He says, you good. You good. October 2021.
Woo-wee.
There were a lot of TikTok challenges, including Slap Your Teacher. Did you see this ever happen on TikTok?
No, I'm not on that side of TikTok. That would get me all riled up.
Yeah.
And you, as a educator.
Well, if one of my students wants to slap me, they're going to have to get on a step ladder or a chair or something. Or they're going to have to be like, shh, Lipsy, I have to tell you a secret. And I'll bend down and they slap me. Woo! What would I do? I would pick...
I don't know. What your instincts would be, what, to slap back?
I would pick him up by the armpit, carry him to the principal's office, and just drop him on the ground and walk away.
Well, didn't one of your students hit you?
This year? No.
No.
Yeah, but he was autistic. I couldn't really do much about it.
Oh, okay.
And also, it didn't hurt. But if it hurt, I would have killed him. So then there was the Saints of Newark. We watched that. It's supposed to be like the Sopranos prequel. It was alright.
Yeah, it was alright.
Even the people...
it was alright.
Even the people that love Sopranos were like, eh.
But also, we haven't really even...
Yeah, we're
gotten into
we're even
the
like
Sopranos.
halfway through season 1.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But then, there was Squid Game. And that shit hit. That was, to me, that was the story of 2021. That was...
Squid Game.
That left the most impression on me.
Put the Korean people, man, they were already on the map for us. Because we love our Korean movies.
South Korea.
When I say that, I would
North
hope that
Koreans,
everybody knows what I'm talking about.
North Koreans don't even exist.
Yes. I mean, they do. But Yeah, that was exciting. I really enjoyed that. And if you haven't watched it, what are you waiting for?
Yeah. This month I started doing open mic again, and it was okay. I mean, it's Lafayette open mic. What are you gonna do?
That was fun.
But it's always a good exercise to get up and talk some shit.
Yes.
Let's see. We had house guests. Who came through?
No, he came in November. He came at the beginning of November.
Oh, we had my comedian
Your boy.
friend Eric Hollaback. He came through. Yeah, we did open mic. That's right. First break from school, a little cold front. Maddie gets laid off. Wow, that's embarrassing. I'll let you tell it.
That was.
I'm gonna leave the room for this.
That was at the end of the month too. Maybe like. No, actually, it was like mid-October, and it was on a Monday, and I was feeling like, oh great, it's Monday. Then I get a call from my boss, or I get a message like, hey, do you have time to talk at this time? I'm like, yeah, sure. She calls me. She says, hey, how's it going? I say, it's fine. I'm helping so-and-so with this project. Blah, blah, blah. Then she drops the bomb. After all the small talk, which I wish she would have just gotten to the subject that she needed to talk about before the small talk. I felt a little gutted. I felt blindsided. I may have cried a little bit. I was just shocked, first of all. I get it. Oh, you want people in the office? We're not doing remote anymore. Yeah, whatever. Whatever that means, sure. It's not like I wasn't doing my work. I'm just in a totally different state than you are. But whatever. And my last day was supposed to be, I think, the last day of October. And then the drama happened. Are you done with October, Jesse?
I think that was it.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no.
Oh.
Then we did Seinfeld trivia.
Oh.
Which is still a sour moment of my year because we were this close.
We were so close. And now we will never forget those answers that we missed. Like, we missed 2 answers, right?
Yep. And somebody was just a little more nerdier than we were. All right, get out of here, Bosco. Get. It's my job. So, yeah, we went with a couple buds and did the Seinfeld trivia. It was like 35 to 34. And the next closest team had like 20. Like,
Yeah, we were killing it.
If those people wouldn't have shown up, we would have waxed the floor with everybody. Like, I was writing down answers as the dude was saying the question. We know this shit.
Right.
Let's see. Oh. Then there was the night that I did stand-up while the Packers were on national television against the undefeated Cardinals.
Which was the most interesting stand-up that I've ever seen you do. But also, you were just like, why did I even do this? Like, basically, it was just like...
Yeah, I should.
You had to do it because your boy was in town.
Yeah.
If he was not in town, you would not have been there.
Right. Because usually I'm at home watching every single play, writing down notes, and I'm locked in. And the only reason I did it was because this touring comedian was in town, who I'm friends with, and he was headlining that night, and so I had to at least go up. But while I'm up there, Randall Cobb scores a touchdown, and it's like I have to react in real time and then get back to my set. It was a mess, but
it was a mess, but it was kind of funny.
I hit my head on like the fan, like I was crazy up there, but you know it worked out. Trust me, I wasn't the worst comedian that went up that night.
Leave it at that.
Yeah.
All right. November. Can I continue with my laid off story?
Yes.
Because literally, I think my last day was supposed to be the 29th or whatever of October. The day before, I get a call. Oh, can you stay on longer, indefinitely? The person we hired to replace you sucks ass.
Well, got fired.
Got fired for offering people drugs and being inappropriate. I said, let me think about it. And I called back. And for some reason, I said, yes, I'll stay on. Should I have? Maybe not. Because I've been miserable ever since. So now I'm just waiting, and now, yeah, I'm just working. I have no end. There's no end in sight. I have no idea what's going on.
You're in limbo.
Yes, I hate this.
Corporate limbo.
Corporate American limbo.
Well, it's going to turn out okay.
Is it?
I have no idea.
Okay.
November started with Rogers getting COVID.
That was.
He came under heat because in a previous press conference he had said, "Yes, I'm immunized."
Right.
Which is a.
What does that mean?
A tricky way of saying I'm good. But, you know, of course the media shit on him for lying about getting the shot.
Which is deserved.
True.
He should have just been real.
True. And he acknowledges that.
Yes, he did.
We got new tire.
We got a tire. Yay. Oh, shit.
Let's see. Alejandro visited.
Woo!
Came through.
Woo!
Maddie's oldest friend from New York.
What a crazy 3-4 days that was. Good Lord. I have nothing else to say about that.
Yeah, it was good times. My buddy Bio came to one of my stand-ups. I mean, left before I went on stage, but came right before and asked me, "Hey, can I stay at your place? I'll give you $1,000."
Yeah.
To which I said, "Let me talk to Maddie real quick." I said, "Should we do this?" And you were like,
I said, "I don't think we should take that much money." And you said, no.
Right.
Like, he owes me.
We should do 2,000. So yeah, Bo came and stayed with us for about a week and some change. And annoyed the fuck out of us. I mean, there were it was 20% good times, and the rest was just like, okay.
Mainly because we were both working, and it's just we have our routines.
I have to go to sleep at this time, and he's still awake. It's like, man, right. I have to get up a lot earlier than you, and that just makes me sound like an old man. I got things to do in the morning. You know,
I got responsibilities.
Yeah. But then, eventually he left, and that's that. Then there was the Astroworld shit. The Travis Scott, where people died during his concert. Apparently he kept going even as, the ambush. There's still, an investigation. Who knows what's going to come of that.
Yeah.
Britney Spears was finally freed of her conservatorship from her Jamie-ass father.
Jamie-ass father. Free Britney.
Yeah.
Is free.
I hope she's doing okay. Then I got a COVID test because I came down with something
nasty.
Similar to COVID diagnostics. And had to miss 3 days of work. Came back negative. Didn't get the COVID.
But you missed 3 days of work.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Then we went to Whataburger one time. We got 2 Whataburgers with no meat. We got home. There was actually no meat inside of the burgers.
That is something I will never be able to understand. I just don't. They put literally everything on that burger but the patty. Where are those 2 patties? Rogue patties.
That was truly
puzzling.
I'll still never forget that.
Luckily we're not that far away. It's an annoying drive.
And to your credit, you went back and got those goddamn burgers.
Yes, because I was very hungry and I was looking forward to it.
Yeah. Kyle Rittenhouse was found not guilty, which was...
And then later praised by every white Trumpy in America.
With a rifle.
With a rifle.
Yeah. Then shortly after, B.O. fucking dies.
Yes.
So the guy that's staying at our house, offering us this money, he's about to come into some cash. He pays me. And then about a week later, fucking ODs, dies. Fucking just crazy. I mean, the weirdest. Only because it was like, oh, you're gonna get this money and then you're gonna fucking go too hard and die. And that was like the joke. And then he fucking did it. Like, come on, man. So that fucking sucked.
R.I.P.
Just, man, I hope you know what you're doing up there, wherever you are. I hope it was worth it. Yeah, I hope it was worth it, bro. Stop chewing with your mouth open. Then we went to meet my niece's baby, Carter.
And Jesse held a baby.
I held a baby with a mask on.
You gotta meet the baby.
Yeah. It was a
nice baby. Nice baby.
It's a good baby.
Good guy. He's a good guy.
Yeah, I kept calling him that. You're like, he's not a cat.
Well, because that's what we call Bosco. We call him a good guy.
He's a nice man.
Nice man. He's a good boy.
So then, I was starting to get a little uptight about my pay situation at the job I work at. And I was like, maybe I should get another job. So I went and got hired at a goddamn, basically, Dave and Buster's down the street. And then they asked me to come in and train. And I was like, oh, sorry, I got another job, sorry. But man, I probably could be making more money over there. Oh, it's a tough decision.
Just finish the year.
I know.
You got this.
And then Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian started dating.
Gross.
And yeah, I still don't understand the Pete Davidson clout. I don't understand how anybody that average in all accounts can
This just goes to show you that people just love tall people.
I think it's just more about fame. Like, if Pete Davidson...
No.
If he was the cashier at a Circle 11 or a Circle K or a 7 Circle, there would be no...
No, I feel like they would. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, okay, Pete Davidson, he's famous, but he's not that famous.
Right.
And he's not that rich.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I think he owes everything in his life to Ariana Grande, who told the world that he has big dick energy. And then every girl that he gets with leaves him after 2 months. Yes,
I just
or
want to
yes?
see what you're working with. Oh, okay.
Oh. Oh, it's not that big, and...
Ariana, what are you talking about, girl?
Yeah. It's not that big, and you're not that funny. Next. All right,
we're in December.
We know it all so well. 70s and 80s in Louisiana.
Amazing.
The temperature.
It's the perfect December.
It's ridiculous. It is utterly ridiculous. My mother, Lisa, who you'll hear in a moment, she comes down, or comes over. She heads west to visit Louisiana of Lafayette.
Yes.
And she makes herself at home.
She's been here ever since.
Yep.
Literally.
Good times. Then we had B.O.'s last party. So, B.O. OD'd. Fucking loser. What an asshole. We all love him. But his parents won't have a proper funeral for him. They decided to have a mass. And
in the middle of the day.
In the middle of the day on a
work
Friday.
day.
Like a work day. Like, nobody could go to that. Anyway, so we had our own party. I showed a little video that we made back in the day.
Yeah.
We recounted. We had like a little podcast, so we were all just like talking stories about him. Cooked a little food, drank a little booze, a little whiskey, wine, whiskey, beer, wine, whiskey, wine, beer. Yeah, it's a tongue twister. Anyway, good times by all that attended. Then we had the Christmas party, the White Elephant.
At the La Sala household?
At the Pablo La Sala residence, in which we won. Yes or yes?
Jesse picked my gift.
Okay, but...
He knew what I had brought.
But considering... No, I picked my gift first.
Oh, yeah, he picked his own gift. Right.
So... Going into it, I wanted to get the most cash out of it as possible. So by knowing what I brought, I picked my own gift. It was $40. That was the limit. Then I got shit on. It's like, oh, you already knew what was in there. Well, yeah, I'm playing the game. You know, other people weren't so lucky.
What was like the worst gift?
My dad's new wife.
Okay, you can't say new wife.
His new wife. Well,
she's not new.
Okay, his latest, his wife,
recent
wife de jour. She brought some jewelry her son made. And tried to pass it off as a real gift.
By the way, the limit was what, $40?
It was a $40 buy-in. It's like if you went to a poker table and everybody else put $40 up and you just put like a piece of hair and you're like, this is Bon Jovi's hair. This is worth $40.
Put Bon Jovi's hair in a box.
Right. And like, this is my ante up. It's like, no. Everyone's putting $40 in or fuck off. Or is she so grandiose that she thinks, by the way, this is worth $140. So I'm doing you a favor. Yeah, he spent 6 hours on this.
No, he spent 40 hours on this.
And by minimum wage standards, this is worth. Get the fuck out of here. So
thank God it wasn't me that got it.
I mean,
also, when that was explained, the silence in the room was very loud. It was a loud. And then I think somebody, or I think it was me, because I was like, this is too silent. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, so it was terrible. But I came out on top. I got your gift, $40 gift card.
I got a gift card at Cane's.
We got the Cane's gift card. We came out on top. I think.
Yeah.
Technically.
We got that gift card to Cane's.
Yeah, we haven't even popped it open yet. Alright, then obviously we went to Green Bay.
Woo-hoo.
We did that shit. Maddie went to Virginia. She did that shit. Then we found out that Omicron is in fact weak, because we both probably have it right now. And we both feel fucking fantastic. But we both have slight coughs and sore throats.
We'll be getting tested mañana, tomorrow.
Yeah. But shout out to all the people I played basketball with yesterday. Sorry if I kill you with my Omicron that I don't think I actually have. Because I was running like a stallion out there yesterday. I was playing the big man like fucking Jokic, all right? I was doing like some pump fake with my shoulders, making them think I was going left. I went right, and then I went back left. Oh! 2 points, easy. Run back down the court. For 2 games, and then I had to retire. Because I wanted to vomit on the court.
So just 2 games is the limit?
Well, 2 games...
If you're going hard like that.
2 games in a row. And then if I sit out one, I could probably go another 2 games. But I can't do like 3 games in a row. That's when I want to actually die. Other news, I got really into volleyball. Women's college volleyball.
He loves it.
It's my shit, and Nebraska is my team. All right? For whatever reason, I just like their style. They have a rich tradition. They're one of the best in the country. And this team, for some reason, is just like really fun to watch. And they lost in the championship game to none other than Wisconsin, who I also had an affinity for. But it was an amazing game to watch. I watched it back even knowing the outcome. But it went down to 5 sets. And it's always best of 5. So the first team to 3 sets. And it went down to 2-2. And then you played a 15. And boy, those last 15 points were fucking intense. And shout out to Nebraska.
Is Nebraska the Midwest?
Yeah, it's like the definition of the Midwest.
All right, so 2 Midwest teams.
Well, Wisconsin is North Midwest.
No, I think Wisconsin is considered Midwest.
Oh, okay. So everything
there's
in
like
that
a
region.
cluster of states.
They breed some very healthy women to play volleyball.
That whole milk.
I mean, some of them are from all over the
Cheese
country.
curds.
Still, yeah, they know what they're doing. I am in the fantasy football championship against my own brother. Flesh and Blood LaSala versus LaSala fantasy football championship.
A little sibling competition.
It's going down this weekend. It is the Packerbackers versus the midget shins.
Ooh.
So, when you look at the scoring preview, it is off by decimal points. It is a 50-50 split who's going to win this game. And we've already texted, and we're going to divide the winnings 60-40.
Nice.
So that we both get something no matter what.
Good.
But that there's something on the line there. So, yeah. Best of luck to you, Rick. But I'm going to take it down with Deebo Samuel and fucking Rodgers and Aaron Jones, CeeDee Lamb, Mark Andrews. Coming for you. Let's see. Wrapping it up. The Pacers are awful. The year is just over. It's just...
You know what?
The last loss against the Bulls, some dude just threw up a prayer and it went in, and they won the game. I mean, like,
listen,
it's just like,
you can't have two of your teams thriving.
I mean, it's happened before, but I guess it is a lot to ask. So, yeah, just burn it down, Pacers. Just all I ask is you bring back TJ Warren, because I actually own a shirt with his name on it, and I don't want that to go to waste. Because it's a very comfortable shirt.
He was killing it in what? How many games?
In the bubble.
In the bubble. He's a bubble guy.
God damn it. I should have known better. And finally, with my mom being here and all, she did a Lisa's home makeover to our house. And how would you rate it?
On a scale of... What is the rating?
1 to... Brilliant!
I'll give it a Martha Stewart.
Approved.
7.
Yeah. I mean, it's almost like she wants to live here still.
Yeah.
I like it, though.
It's homey.
It's clean. She did throw out a lot of our expired Rice Krispies.
Star Crunch.
Yeah, but she has that motherly taste where she wants to make everything nice. She made it nice. All right, so we're going to get to our New Year's resolutions. But we'll be back very soon.
2022.
Bless you, Bitty.
Bless you.
And we're joined by special guest, my mother, Lisa Ayres. Lisa, how say you?
I'm great.
Now, you've been staying here at the house. How have you found the conditions? Are they comforting? Is it nice to be back here?
Yes, it is. It's very comforting. This is the house that I raised you all in, so
Aww.
it's one of my soul places on earth.
Is it weird to see me as old as I am in this house as opposed to when I was in high school or even younger?
You know, actually, I didn't think about that this time at all. It's really funny, I didn't.
We're just cohabitating the place, right?
Yeah, I feel happy that you all are here because I know it's kind of giving y'all a leg up, and y'all got out of New York during COVID, and you're making your next plans for your next leap, and so it's all good. And not to mention just living in a house, because if you don't live in a house, as we all know, it starts to go down, and so, you know, y'all been able...
We're keeping it up.
Yeah,
we're
keeping
trying
it going
to.
between you and Miguel, and y'all are doing a good job.
So what would be the signing bonus for me and Maddie to move to St. Pete? Because we want to move to Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Oh, signing.
So is there a signing, like, you know, a lot of free agents in the NFL? Yeah, there's like, you know, if you come play for us, we'll give you this much. You know, Miami's only offering you this. So what's your bargaining chip here?
They do have a direct flight there now, you know, between St. Pete and Green Bay, so now I'm not so desperate.
All right. That's a good negotiating chip.
I know I can just hop on a little plane and fly to Green Bay.
She's trying to talk us down.
Anytime I want, so, you know. Yes,
she wants to go to the cold.
So now she's like, I want y'all up there.
I mean,
God damn it.
You're valuable. However, I can get to any time.
All right. That's a fair point.
Although, if you ever want to move down there, the offer stands. you know,
Yeah.
and y'all can save up money to buy a house down there. But
all the sunlight and lizards and 60-degree evenings we can ask for.
it is beautiful.
That's nice.
I
You
have
don't
to
like
tell
that?
you,
No, it's fine. It's fine.
and that is pretty much true for most of the year. So,
All right. Well, we just ended 2021. We are upon a new year. A lot of these, when did New Year's resolutions even begin? I have no idea. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm not like the biggest fan of
do you want
New
me to
Year
Google it?
resolution.
Yeah, find out the date that started.
Lisa, please.
Look that up, Jamie.
That's what I do every time.
I feel like resolutions set people up for failure. It's like,
Well-
I didn't get to do my resolution this year.
Right,
I suck.
and then by like June, your year's already defeated. You're just like, whoa.
And you forgot about it.
Yeah. And you're like, God, will this year just end already? It's like, buddy, we're not even September yet.
Like you said, you went to the gym the other day. It was so packed. The day before.
Right. The day before New Year's. Interesting. Yeah, everybody's trying to get their workout in. Also, they closed early that day. And they were closed on New Year's Day. How dare them, Jim. Jim, you.
Gym. The gym.
But yeah, that is, I'm sure that's one of the most common.
I always see it as like a positive thing because no matter what, it's making you look at yourself.
Right.
Okay.
And it's making you look at, oh, what did I do last year? Where did I, just not follow through?
Right. If anything, it just
Whatever.
shines a light. It doesn't maybe not fix it completely, but
Right.
at least your head is
Right.
in the right place.
You're
Goes
thinking
back
about
to
it.
Kaizen. Remember Kaizen? The Japanese, I think that's how you say it. Always improving.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
The history of New Year's resolutions. The ancient Babylonians, oh my lord, that is, I didn't expect that. The ancient Babylonians are said to have been the first people to make New Year's resolutions, some 4,000 years ago.
Wow.
All right, that makes sense.
So
I guess.
maybe-
I totally did not think, I thought that was something new and,
So we've been doing this as a human
As a human
Species.
spaces with
Forever.
betas.
that's crazy.
All right.
They
Well,
were also the first to hold recorded celebrations in honor of the new year, though for them the year began not in January.
Uh-oh.
Now this doesn't surprise me, but in mid-March when the crops were planted.
Because it had given
They were on a
fertility.
different mindset
Yeah, they were
then.
like, yo, corn is growing, we're good.
We have to eat.
This is the new year.
Based on food and survival. So during a massive 12-day religious festival known as Akitu, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, the Babylonians crowned a new king or reaffirmed their loyalty to the reigning king. They also made promises to the gods to pay their debts and return any objects they had borrowed.
Wow. Okay, so it was like a real day of
Oh,
reckoning.
hey, sorry, I had your lawnmower for
Bro.
the whole year. And
Your
I forgot
wife.
to give it back.
I'm over it. You can have her back.
That's so funny. These promises could be considered the forerunners of our New Year's resolutions. If the Babylonians kept to their word, their pagan gods would bestow favor on them for the coming year. If not,
Oh, shit.
that's what a lot of us deal with, they would fall out of the gods' favor. A place
You
no
suck.
one wanted to be. Okay.
Wow. All right, so let's be wise when we're making our New Year's resolutions. Maddie, you want to go first?
Go, Maddie.
So, I was thinking about this yesterday and on the plane because I had a lot of time on my hands. But I think my resolution is to live a healthier lifestyle and go to the gym more. Because we're paying for it and we should be going
Right.
to it. Yes?
That's a good point. I'm
Yeah.
adding. Okay.
Yeah, it makes sense. I think that's probably one of the number one. They've done polls on this where like the number one New Year's resolution is go to the gym more or work out more.
Right.
And
But
so
I-
everyone at the end of the year has just been gorging themselves from Thanksgiving to Christmas dinners, more food than they would normally eat ever. and they're feeling bloated, and the number one thing on their mind is when they're sleeping at someone else's house and they go look in someone else's mirror and they see their fat, bloated body and they're like, oh shit, I gotta get to the gym more. That's gonna be my New Year's resolution. And then that lasts for about 2.5 months. There are studies that show that most gym memberships end around March or April because so many sign up in January and
They're
then
done.
by March and April they're like, I can't justify paying this $23.
Or they're looking better.
No, that's
Maybe. And then they're like,
They
I
went
don't need
hard
this
for
because
3
I look
months.
so good.
well, maybe they're like, the world is my gym, and they're like doing parkour like Toonday off of fucking, street signs and shit.
Well, hey, whatever works.
I'm telling you, I mean, look.
Well, I'm going to be keeping my resolution, my goal,
You go, Maddie.
and you'll see.
You want me to give you periodical phone calls to
Yes.
check up on you?
Maddie,
Maddie, did you go to the gym this week?
are you at the gym right now?
I'm
Because
joking.
I know your schedule, and this is your window, so...
Listen, okay, I'm gonna
like,
set a goal for twice a week. I think that's
That's
attainable.
reasonable. And it just justifies your membership.
Right.
Because the more
But I
times you
could do
go,
more.
the less you're actually paying to be there. When we first got our memberships, they were paying us to be there. That's how I
I did hear y'all
recognized
talk
it.
about
We
it a
were
lot
going a
more
lot.
back
Because I
then.
had no job, we just got in a car, and we had nothing else to do. And so it was like, let's go to Reds 3 times today.
Reds is the promised land.
Let's go to Gym
Yeah.
Red. So yeah.
Many good memories from Reds.
All right, what's yours, Lisa?
Okay. Number 1, see the people that I love more often.
Okay,
Aw.
solid.
Okay. 2, make art,
Yes.
There we go.
as always. 3, and I've had this one for quite a few years now, and sometimes I do it and sometimes I don't, but I want to keep it on until I figure it out. Leave my phone out of my bedroom to sleep at night. Whenever I sleep, be separated from my phone.
Okay, that sounds
When I
like
go
an
to
old
bed.
person thing, but
No, I know, because I just, I'm addicted to, what is that, Facebook Market, and I just look.
you're just
and
looking
look
at
and
prices.
Just
look.
browsing.
So it's like modern day antiquing, but in bed.
At bed at night before I go to bed, and it makes me sleepy. It's like my cup of warm milk.
It's like, oh, this mug. I mean,
It's
Yeah.
comforting.
$8.
Yes,
That's
and I save 9 million things that I will never buy.
right.
However, I do buy some things every once in a while, and I love everything I've ever bought off of there.
Right.
But it's just.
I mean, think
it's-
if BB were
I'm
alive
addicted.
today,
Oh, she would
She would be all
the
up on that.
queen.
Yeah.
Yes, and we would be the queens together.
there are still
Or-
antiquers out there.
Oh,
right?
yes.
And that is
it's-
like antique porn.
It's everything. You never know what you're gonna find. Just like it's like the Goodwill, but on, your phone.
Mobile. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So, but I want my bedroom at night when I go to sleep. I just want to go to
Just
sleep,
Keep it out of
and I
there.
want to be calm, and I want to just read my books because I used to read books before
Yeah.
I went to bed. Now I don't do that anymore. Guess what? It's kind of I'm
Yeah.
kind of ashamed. Anyway, but I'm working on it. I want to work on that. All right, and then final. And any of these could be in any order. It doesn't matter because it all boils back down to taking care of myself, mentally, physically, and emotionally, however that works out. In different ways.
Self-care.
That is
Self-care.
that should be the final one for
Yeah.
everybody. It's just like
And so if you come around to that every year on whatever, December 31st, January 1st, you can't let yourself go. You got to keep looking at that.
right.
So thank you for letting me voice that.
Those
now
are all
it's
amazing.
in recording. So
Yeah, now
Now it's recorded, so
you will be held accountable.
maybe next year we'll revisit this.
That's the goal, is to replay
Okay,
these
let's
and be like,
revisit
how
that
did we do?
next year
How did
and
we
say,
do on
how
that?
did you do, Lisa?
It's like, well, I got put in jail. It was not what I was looking for.
No.
Okay, Jesse, yours.
Mine's simple as don't die.
Mm.
And
That's a good one.
be more active in the things that I'm actually good at. So, put more content out on a regular basis. Play more basketball because it's good for me, and I'm good at it. I'm not college basketball or NBA good at it, but I make everybody's team better. And,
everyone needs a tall person.
Everybody, yeah. Everybody, you know. So yeah, just do more of all the things that I like, because
music.
Yeah, the band. You get the band started. So yeah, 2022 is gonna be all about doing all my favorite things.
Self-care.
Doing me.
See?
That's how they say in New York.
And planning a fucking wedding.
Let's not forget
that's
about
a whole
that.
different podcast, and
That's
we
a
can go over
2022
2 hours about this. But yes, also that too. That's a good one. I'm gonna write that and
I would
put
be
it
happy
somewhere.
to be a part of that.
Yeah,
Well, yes, you
and
have to be a
Carol are
part
gonna
of it.
plan it all, and we'll just show up.
Hey, I'm on it. Carol and I, hey, we'll
I
have
feel
our
like
own
y'all-
little trip together.
Y'all would be a good team.
yes.
Yes.
Like if there was like a Bravo series and they had cameras following y'all would go to lunch and I would pay all of my savings
Big
just
money?
to see both of y'all sitting there while Bravo cameras just like
While
y'all
we
talking.
solve every problem in the world, no problem.
Really? Like they would figure it all out.
I mean,
Yeah.
within minutes.
Yeah.
No problem.
Lisa, thank you for joining us. Happy New Year and safe travels back. Thank you for being a guest, the first guest of the new year on Blessed Bitties.
Love you.